What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Obi-Wan Kenobi, the season finale. We are here, episode number 6, coming off of, in my opinion, the best episode of the show so far.
Yes.
We got a lot of really good stuff. Of course, there's still, every episode kind of suffers from a couple bad things, but this episode had some incredible shit. And I think, at least from my point of view, the best Vader stuff that we've ever seen to date. I think it absolutely tops what we saw in Rogue One. The way he was fighting that Reeva fight, where he was just like not even using a lightsaber and like using the Matrix and just like
the Matrix, the Force.
Like,
how dare?
So awesome. Just the way he was toying, and that's the way it should be. Like, Reeva's strong, but Vader is like different level. As I'm wearing my Vader shirt today. Thanks, babe, for the Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, #1 dad right there.
Absolutely.
That's the #1 dad.
I don't know if Vader's the #1 dad, but
that's the funny part.
Yeah.
And free hugs.
Exactly.
Free hugs.
So yeah, just seeing him just mess with Reeva and then catching the ship and pulling it down the way he did, even though the other one got away. It was probably
that was an awesome fake out.
I mean, it was, and it was kind of one of those things where like, why didn't he catch the second shot? Like, he probably was just like, damn, they got me. Obi-Wan, you got me. But like now, like I'm gonna see every movie that Vader's in and there's a ship flying away from him, I'm gonna be like, why is it just grab it? Just grab the ship. Just use the Force. Just catch the ship. You've done it before. But yeah, I mean, that moment with Vader was absolutely epic, and we got the flashbacks that we've been kind of waiting for, and I thought it was really, really well done, the way they weaved the flashback through the episode.
Yes.
Telling a very clear message. Back then, as it was playing out through this episode, the same story and message was playing out through the episode as Obi-Wan was teaching Anakin, which I thought was awesome. And I thought it was great to see them again. You saw a lot of the familiar moves from Revenge of the Sith, and then you saw even some moments where they kind of played out in the first fight that we saw with Obi-Wan and Vader. So yeah, I thought overall it was by far the best episode, and we got Reeva's reveal. I thought it was obvious what her past was, but I also think it was the best option in terms of her being a youngling,
right.
Seeing Anakin at the temple killing everyone, basically just destroying them all. But I'm gonna, like, if Vader or Anakin, I mean, he was Vader in that moment.
Yeah.
If Vader stabbing her as a youngling wasn't like a symbolic thing, because Vader stabbed adult Reeva in like the moment, if it wasn't a symbolic stabbing, I need more story on how the hell a youngling Reeva survived an Anakin Skywalker lightsaber stabbing. Like, she shouldn't survive that.
How many times can you say stab in one sentence?
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm going to need a lot more information on that one. Was, like, Grogu there to, like, force heal her? Because we've seen him do that before. Like, did he, like, scamper over there and, like, force heal her and then like run away?
Right now? What did I just
scamper.
see?
I'm walking like Grogu.
What did I just
So like I'm gonna need a lot more information because again, if that wasn't like a symbolic thing that's played out, there's no way that Reeva should have survived that as no youngling should be able to survive a stabbing from Anakin Skywalker with his lightsaber. Like that's just pretty crazy. But overall, yeah, it was still a really good episode. Just a couple things that, you know, don't sit that great with me. The idea that Vader and the Grand Inquisitor who came back would leave her there alive.
That one, yeah.
I mean, that
just kill her then, unless she's supposed to survive to do something else.
Well,
but
I mean, she is going to do something else, and we'll talk about that in a second.
Yes.
But the fact that the Grand Inquisitor came in with this really dope line about revenge, like follow through on your revenge, like finish it. Like you delivered this cool line, and you like your grand re-entrance, like kill her. If Vader didn't kill her, you should have killed her, but they let her go. And Bail Organa left this super specific and very detailed message for Obi-Wan. He's like, hey, I don't know if you're still alive, but just in case you're not, hopefully no one else finds this. By the way, there's a boy on Tatooine.
Yeah.
I'm going to go there. And it's like with Owen. And then Reeva finds it. So like, I didn't love that either. Like that was way too specific.
Yeah.
I don't think Bail Organa would necessarily do that.
Password protect your shit.
Yeah, and like Obi-Wan should have absolutely like wiped it once he saw the message. But you know, there's just a couple nitpicky things, and going to be interesting to see how that plays out because now Reeva is somehow going to heal. I don't know how she's going to heal. We know that Obi-Wan used one when he got dragged through the fire and then had to heal through that. But she's going to need to like crawl there But she's absolutely going to Tatooine, and she better not get close to Luke. She better not get close to him. There's a lot of stuff that could be kind of messed up there in terms of story.
Yeah.
If like Luke sees her and like sees a lightsaber, or Obi-Wan comes and like, there's a lot there. Like, Obi-Wan needs to beat her there and then take her out, and 100% needs to take her out. We've already seen this happen in Rebels. The moment, like, he had an encounter with Maul. The moment Maul mentioned something about a mission that Obi-Wan was on, the look of his face changed, his demeanor completely shifted, and he took Maul out with one swipe. So it's like, if Reeva shows up on Tatooine, knowing what is going on, and, I mean, she knows Owen, so... And Obi-Wan obviously felt a disturbance in the Force, so he's going to have to 100% take her out. There's no way he could possibly let her off planet with that information and trust her with it at all. So there's a lot going on. We were promised the rematch of the century, and I 100% don't think they were referring to the fight that happened in episode 3. I think it's going to be in this episode, and I 100% think that this is where we get the line from Return of the Jedi where Vader says, Obi-Wan once thought as you did. Obi-Wan is going to talk to Vader, try to convince him to come back. I think he's going to mention Padme. I would be shocked if he doesn't mention Padme. And I think it's just going to send Vader into a rage. They're going to fight. I don't know where they're going to fight. I think that's a really interesting potential. Are they going to fight on the ship? Is he going to go back to Mustafar? Are they going to... They can't do it on Tatooine. They're not going to be on Tatooine. But where they fight is going to be interesting. But I think that's going to be the moment where we get the dialogue, going to have the conversation, and then a lot of stuff's going to kind of connect to this fight. And somehow Obi-Wan's going to have to win, because... the next time they see each other, Obi-Wan was the master, but then in A New Hope, now I am the master. So I think a lot of things are going to connect this, and it's going to be hopefully a really epic fight, because it's definitely something that we're all looking forward to. And I think Obi-Wan is back strong with the... It feels like he's back, got his mojo going again. He was fighting, he's been deflecting blasters, he's been kicking butt, he's been force pushing people. So yeah, that's going to be great. And please give me something with Qui-Gon. Something with Qui-Gon. Just, like, I don't know if we need to see him, but give me a voice. Like, that's another thing. Like, Yoda gave him training to do while he was on Tatooine. Can we see some of that kind of play in and have a little Qui-Gon voice talk to Obi-Wan and kind of pump him up somehow to get this win? But regardless, this has been a really fun show. I'm still going to highlight the negative things that I don't like about it, because I express my opinions. I could critically analyze things that I love, and Star Wars is something I love, and I could highlight the things that I don't like, but I also highlight the things that I do like. And I'm very excited for this finale. You ready?
Yep.
Let's go. By the way, I do live streaming recaps. I'm going to do one once this is published, so come to the live channel, link down below. Let's talk about Kenobi.
That's fine.
Something you want to say?
I have something to say.
You can have what's left when I'm done.
Well, she survived.
Clearly. Looks like she just had to wrap up her belly a little bit. She's good to go.
For a farmer named Owen.
Which is just, I mean, a lightsaber through the gut, and you're good.
I mean, Qui-Gon died. Qui-Gon died to one single blow to the stomach, and he's way stronger than Reeva. Darth Maul got sliced in half.
Power.
Once, Lord Vader.
This is a dope scene. I feel like Obi-Wan's gonna have to like bail to save them again. Do they have like a little escape pod he could take?
That reminds me of Spaceballs, sorry.
Not going to make it to Tessanobi. Motivator shot. Power couplings are bad, but those shields won't last forever.
He's definitely gonna have to create a diversion.
Right?
Just
For
like
all
he-
these people.
Just like he did when he was in the town. That's why he ran away. To save the people. Keep Vader away from, Leia.
They're scared. She keeps their minds off of her.
That's a good little Leia right there.
Maybe I should borrow her too.
Oh, Luke!
What do you need, kid?
We need a new belt for the speeder.
Certain somebody broke the last one.
Your uncle's a patient man.
I am not that patient.
Owen, there's something you need to know.
No, wait! You can't just leave me here!
I'm the one that Vader wants. If I go, he will follow.
I'm not letting you!
Roken needs more time to fix the ship. This will give him that time. You've spent 10 years protecting the Jedi. This is my chance to return that favor. We're so close. You are all the future. You are the future.
She is.
Survive.
How did she know it was here?
No, all I know is she's coming. We need to leave, bro. We need to take Luke and hide somewhere.
Where? I'm not leaving my home. At least here we have a chance.
If we stay, we need help.
I'm not putting anyone else in danger, Owen. We're enough. You and me.
Oh. Is that a damn rifle?
That's what it looked like.
Is Owen gonna take her out?
I don't know.
Feels like Obi-Wan's kind of preoccupied and...
I wish that I could, Leia. Really, I do. Please tell your father I tried. I have something for you. Roken found it before we got out. She would have wanted you to have it.
It's empty.
Her little baby
I
hands.
wasn't going to give you a blaster, Leia.
Now I have to go and check the OT and see if Leia ever has that holster on her at any point, anywhere. I don't recall her ever wearing a holster, so... See, this relationship is too close to just be General Kenobi who served my father in the Clone Wars. This is like an incredible bond now.
I promise.
I'm gonna say maybe out of respect. I don't know.
I mean, it's not over yet. They could like leave like a plan like, hey, if you need my help ever again,
This is what you
be
say.
professional. Yeah.
Be professional.
Yeah.
Be a professional on the.
Don't be like your
Hologram.
father leaving super specific stuff in the messages.
Face him, Master. Whether he dies or I do, this ends today.
Come on, Qui-Gon.
You don't have to do this, you know. We can still fix the drive.
I have to go.
It's not about us, is it? You want to do it.
He has to do it.
Just keep them safe.
Keep yourself safe, too.
Roken, there are not many leaders left. People follow you. Don't stop.
Just getting started.
Will we see Roken in Andor? I hope so. The anticipation is killing me.
We're tracking an escape craft. There's one life form aboard.
That's him. My lord, we must continue our pursuit of the insurgents. Now is our chance to wipe out
He
this
lets them go,
network in
right?
its entirety.
He doesn't care about them. He wants Kenobi.
He is not just any Jedi. Follow Kenobi.
Once, Lord Vader.
I mean, that thing is pretty cool looking. I don't know.
Just pure menacing.
I need you to listen to me. The Tuscans are on the hunt again. They're raiding farms along the waste. So stay in here. If anything goes wrong, you know what to do. You run.
I'm not afraid.
Ooh, where are they? I'm getting chills thinking of... Oh, Lola went with Obi-Wan?
Or did she just give him Lola as like a miss you?
That's the perimeter. She's here.
I guess that's their way around the whole Reeva Luke thing. Obi-Wan's not there to protect him. Which, I don't know how I feel about that. Dude, he's so scary.
He is.
Have you come to destroy me, Obi-Wan?
I will do what I must.
Oh, dang.
Oh, there it is! Chills.
Then you will die.
We've had this conversation before. It's very similar to the training. Been back to back just now.
but is Obi-Wan fighting emotionally instead of how he was trying to teach Anakin to fight?
I don't know. I really wanted to have a moment like the Ahsoka Vader fight. If y'all haven't seen that, go watch that from Rebels. Amazing moment. Get out of here, Reeva. You can't touch Luke.
Yeah, bitch.
Man, that was the best shot you could get while hiding.
That was kind of a cool shot. Like, all the pillars and stuff, and then them fighting each other.
This is a good fight so far. Oh, what?
Oh, he said no.
Strength has returned, but the weakness still remains.
Oh.
Was that a dirty trick?
And that is why you will always lose.
Oh my god.
I have the high ground.
You gonna fucking cover him?
This has to be where Qui-Gon comes in.
You truly think that you could defeat me? You have failed, Master.
Oh.
You really love the boy.
Duh.
He is my own.
What do you want?
It's a big stick.
Justice.
Kind of looks like the thing that they used in the garbage chute. Oh.
Admit your deed. You cannot run before Obi-Wan. What you made me.
Get it. That's amazing.
Nice. He used Anakin's move. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. Oh my god.
What? Holy shit, dude. Dude, this fight is bonkers.
I love that. It's like complete darkness and then just these two with the lightsabers of their respective colors.
Oh, oh. What?
I mean, using what's around you. Whoa.
Oh, shit.
that is crazy.
Just like the Ahsoka fight.
Anakin. Anakin's gone.
Oh, it's still the voice. I love it so much.
I'm what remains. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Anakin. For all of it. I am not your failure, Obi-Wan. You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did.
I love the blue light. Another red light.
The same way I will destroy you. Then my friend is truly dead. Goodbye, Darth. Obi-Wan!
That is such a... Oh my god.
Obi-Wan!
That's the emotion that I needed. That's what I was waiting for. Still didn't try to bring him. But I thought that was great.
Luke.
I mean, obviously. But...
Yeah, everything that you've said to this point, how can you possibly kill the child? And he better not wake up and see that fucking lightsaber. You have to kill her, Obi-Wan.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I failed them. He killed them all and I couldn't do it.
You haven't failed them by showing mercy. You have given them peace. You have honored them.
Have I become him?
No, you've chosen not to. Who you become now, that is up to you. Now you're free. We both are.
The probes are tracking every system within range. We will destroy everything in our path until he is found.
Really? Even after all that?
You seem agitated, my friend.
What's up, pal?
He will not evade me again.
I wonder if your thoughts are clear on this, Lord Vader. Perhaps your feelings for your old master have left you weakened. If your past cannot be overcome,
Kenobi means nothing. I serve only you, my master.
That's... yes.
And that's how he gets to be free for the next 10 years until he sees him again. Palpatine's like, just let it go, dude. Just let it go.
You're too emotional for this. Gotta make sure that thing's on straight, you know? With her little baby gloves. Aww.
All right, let's go, young lady.
She is a rebel in the making.
holster?
Ooh, the sass. The sass. Stop
You
it.
said there
with
were
the
many
cute.
ways to lead.
Looks like I was right.
If I'm going to do this, I'm going to want to change a few things.
Then let's change things together.
He's a good dad.
Lola!
Who am I to separate a young lady from her droid?
Aw, come on. I was waiting for a hug for Obi-Wan. Aw.
I fear for her future. The Empire grows stronger and bolder.
If you ever need my help again, you know where to find me.
Let's hope that day never comes.
It will.
So what do you do now?
Go protect your brother.
What do you think I should do?
I think you should sleep.
I think you're right. When I said before that I didn't know your parents, Princess Leia Organa, you are wise, discerning, kind-hearted. These are qualities that came from your mother. But you're also passionate and fearless, forthright, and these are gifts from your father. Both were exceptional.
Music.
Who bore an exceptional daughter. I wish I could tell you more.
It's okay. You don't have to. Will I ever see you again?
Maybe someday, if you ever need help from a tired old man. But we must be careful. No one must know, or it could endanger us both.
There's the line.
Goodbye, Obi-Wan.
She's really cute and she's good at this.
May the Force be with you.
The music.
Literally the most perfect actress for this role. She's like so perfect.
You see Luke playing with that in A New Hope.
What are you doing here? I thought you were gonna keep your distance.
And I will. You know, you were right. He just needs to be a boy. The future will take care of itself. The only protection he needs now, Owen, is you and Beru. Take good care of him.
Oh well.
Some crazy old hermit.
Dan, you want to meet him?
Luke.
Hello there.
Finally! Finally says hello there.
This was kind of emotional. No tears fell, but there was a lot of blinking. Okay, maybe one. That was really sweet.
Master Qui-Gon.
Yes. Yes.
Well, took you long enough.
Beginning to think you'd never come.
I was always here, Obi-Wan. You just are not ready to see. Come on. We've got a ways to go.
Fucking love it.
You okay?
Yeah. See, I'm not that hard to please. I thought that was fantastic.
I got emotional, so I apologize if there was a lot of blinking. I was trying to keep them.
See,
it's right there. It's right there.
Do y'all now understand about the music? Why I was complaining about the music?
Maybe they were saving it.
I know they were, but there were so many good moments. Like, I know they were saving it. obviously now. Like, they gave us the Imperial March, they gave us Leia, they gave us Binary Sunset, they gave us, like, I thought, like, the music is probably the most iconic part of Star Wars. It goes so perfectly with the storytelling and the iconic characters, and for the most part, I thought they really did stick to the canon. I feel like they covered most of their bases. I'm still, like, even though Reeva was redeemed at the end there, I don't know if I would, like, everything that we've been through with her, I don't know if I would trust her with that information. I don't think I would trust anybody. Good, bad, like, you never know. Like, accidents happen, you slip up.
I was gonna say, like, if somebody were to control her mind and get that info.
And just the idea that even, that they would keep Luke there, now knowing that somebody who was trying to hunt him knows.
Right.
So, I mean, that whole thing is still a little questionable. But the whole Leia thing, I think Obi-Wan said the right thing to her. You gotta be careful. I think that makes it clear why she would address him as General Kenobi, you serve my father in the... Like, she was very by the book when she addressed him for help, and I think that fits. I think that makes sense. But again, like, you go back and watch A New Hope, and obviously Leia lost an entire planet and didn't have, like, this crazy emotional breakdown reaction, because she's strong. When Obi-Wan died, all she was screaming was, come on, Luke, come on, Luke. So... there's a couple things, but her reaction when, like, Luke's like, I'm with Ben Kenobi, and she's like, Ben Kenobi! Like, so there's a couple things that make sense there. Mm-hmm. The fight with Vader and Obi-Wan, I thought, was awesome. Visually, it was really cool.
I liked that.
I liked the environment. It was a little different. I liked the way they were able to use the environment against each other, and the way he, like, buried Obi-Wan, and then Obi-Wan, like, he was having memories of... like Leia and everything else, and that gave him power, and he was able to just Hulk out of there. And that moment that he was just flailing the rocks at Vader was insane. And
I loved all of, like, the where you're looking down on them and it's completely darkness around them, and just you see the lightsabers and, like, their slight shadows, or the light from the lightsaber shining up onto their face, like the blue in Obi-Wan and the red in
the sabers
Anakin.
Were a lot brighter in this show than they have been in any other piece of content. They've really kind of highlighted their features with it. Like, they had a lot of dark moments in this show where the saber was kind of the light, which was pretty cool.
I did like that a lot.
This moment completely mirrored the Ahsoka fight, where Ahsoka was able to get a shot on his helmet. It split his face in half, and he yells or says Ahsoka in, like, the split voice. And
I did like that too.
That was really
the voice of Anakin coming through with the
It was Hayden
Darth
Christensen.
voice.
It sounded so cool.
Yeah.
And the fact that we got to see that in live action, I thought was really cool. Seeing him attack the chest and then slice over, like, basically a whole chunk of his face, and having that emotional moment that I have been waiting for. That's the thing that I wanted the most, was that dialogue and that conversation, and it happened. I don't know if we necessarily got the whole Obi-Wan once thought as you did moment. I'm going to have to, like, re-listen to the whole conversation. It didn't sound like there was any moment in there where Obi-Wan's like, come back with me.
Yeah.
He was basically like, it was like an apology.
Right,
which,
but then he's like, you know, my friend is truly dead. So it's not like, you know, there's no point in trying to gain him to come back. So
I love Anakin. Because I feel like it was Anakin in that moment saying that you didn't kill me. And then he switched to Vader. He's like, I killed him. You didn't do it. It's not your responsibility. It was mine. I thought that was a really powerful moment. And I feel like it's something that maybe Obi-Wan, maybe a huge load was kind of let off his shoulders, and maybe a little bit of responsibility can be pulled off of that. Because him apologizing in that moment, and I was really hoping he would drop Padme's name. I thought that would have been a really powerful moment. Didn't happen. But the fact that Obi-Wan was apologizing and then just Vader responding with, like, no need. It wasn't your fault. I thought that was so strong. The dialogue was really good. And I'm very satisfied with that. I personally don't think I need a second season. I think that was good. I thought the wrap-up is exactly what I personally wanted.
I liked it. I mean, coming from a casual fan, I don't feel like I'm missing any information. But that, again, that's just me. I'm just a casual fan over here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if they're going to do, like, a continuation of the story, I'm going to imagine it's going to be with Reeva. Because I still feel like a lot of her story needs to be hashed out. Because, again, if she was stabbed as a youngling by Anakin Skywalker, there has to be a more detailed reason how she survived that. Whether it was like a Quinlan Vos save or Mace Windu save, or that's not really possible, but people want him to come back. Or if it was a Grogu thing, or someone else was there to save the surviving younglings, because Grogu was there and he got rescued.
True.
So somebody went through there and showed up and saved whoever was still alive. Even though the Inquisitor was like talking about how we found you in the gutter thing. So I don't know what her story is going to be. I guarantee you they're going to evolve it and tell more of her story. And I don't know, again, like I feel like the Kenobi story now is what we know of him in A New Hope. Like the whole like Palpatine conversation, I thought that was cool.
That was cool.
And because Vader was like, he was still angry and fired up about finding Kenobi. He's like, he's out there. We're sending every friggin' pro ship out there to go find him. And Palpatine's just like, no. Like, where's your focus? He basically was gonna, I feel like he was gonna tell him, like, if you're not with me, you're against me. Kind of like what Anakin said to Obi-Wan when he turned. But that kind of set Vader back on track, I feel like. To just put your past behind you kind of thing.
Right.
And like, that's why Obi-Wan can now chill in the desert and not do anything but watch Luke and do whatever else he's going to do for these next 10 years until A New Hope shows up. Maybe they do the second season and they do the live-action Maul sequence. I don't know if that's an option. But, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. These 6 episodes... Like, obviously, you want more episodes. This show had a lot of ups and downs. I feel like the finale overall was really good.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of torn on the whole idea of Reeva knowing about Luke. I don't think Luke saw the saber, so that's a positive. When Obi-Wan hands him the saber in A New Hope, he could still be like, oh, what's that? He's still surprised by it, so that's fine. And the fact that he didn't witness Obi-Wan rescuing him, I thought was valuable, too, for the story. Because, again, Luke just knows him as just this crazy old hermit who lives out beyond the Dune Sea. He doesn't know him as my savior. The guy rescued me. So it's not like the Leia thing. Like, Luke doesn't know what happened. And also, Reeva's kind of responsible now for Luke being alive. So, I don't... Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't really alter things that much. Because Obi-Wan's still ultimately overall responsible for looking over Luke. So, I thought it was good. I don't really think I have much else to say. Seeing Qui-Gon was great. I'm happy they got him in. That's why you don't listen to actors. They always lie to us. Because we want them to lie to us. We don't want them to be like, oh yeah, I'll be in the show. Because he was like, oh, I only do movies. So, there he was. We got him. Quick little...
Technically it's a movie. It's as long as a movie.
Quick little cameo. I was happy with seeing him. I thought it was great. There were 3 really emotional moments. The Vader and Obi-Wan fight, the conversation, when Leia was there with Obi-Wan, and that kind of like farewell, and then seeing Qui-Gon got me a little bit. Just
There was a little bit of Luke there.
A little bit of Luke there.
That was very sweet moment.
Yeah. And it's going to be fun to see him playing with that ship. He's kind of sitting there just kind of doing this with it. It's kind of fun. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that finale. And again, I think they did a really good job protecting the canon. Which is something that I'm on record saying that I care way too much. I take it very seriously. I love cohesive stories, and I think that's why the original trilogy is my favorite. And that's why I love, like, even though there's a lot of little holes that were created in the prequels, I love the story that's told in the prequels. I love it. And that's my main issue with the sequels. It's not a cohesive story from start to finish. So I love cohesive stories. I love canon. And I think that's what makes Star Wars special. So... yeah, overall, I thought it was really good. I very much enjoyed the last 2 episodes were bangers.
They were really
I thought they were really good.
Yeah.
And we got to see stuff that I feel like a lot of us, like old fans, have been waiting to see for a long time. And I feel like I want to let it settle, of course. But I think as the days go and the weeks go, and I think I'm happy.
Good.
I don't think anything was too screwed up.
And you'll talk about that more.
Yes. So join my live stream.
Yes.
I do a live stream. You're welcome. Usually in the afternoons, like 2 o'clock-ish Pacific time. Over on the Nikki and Steven live channel. That link's down below. So yeah, come join us if you want to talk Star Wars for 2 hours.
He does. The whole 2 hours.
Yeah, I love it. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, I thought that was good. I can't wait to hear what all y'all think. Leave all your comments. Share your thoughts. Were you happy with the series from top to bottom? Again, there were the ups and downs. Up until episode 4 or 5. 5 and 6 I thought were great. And I thought they were the best parts of the show by far. And I think I might actually do a video to kind of highlight how I wanted this show to start. Even though I like the way it ended. Maybe kind of talk about the way, from my point of view, the way I wanted it to start when the show was announced. That could be a fun video. But yeah, leave all your thoughts. Did you like it overall?
I did. I enjoyed it a lot. And
good. You loved Leia, huh?
I do.
Yeah. I thought she was perfect.
I almost cried. I almost cried for her because, like, sweet baby.
She was such a
Angel.
perfect casting.
Oh my god, yes, she's
like,
so good.
I don't think they could have nailed a better cat. Like, she was in this show way more than I thought, and I kind of wanted her to go back home in, like, episode 2. But on the flip side, like, she did an amazing job being Leia.
She brings the emotion into it. Otherwise, it's just, you know, a fight.
But
between,
I mean,
you know, basically a son and father. I mean, sort of.
The gripe is like we had to save her twice. We spent a lot of time early in this show saving her and her running away from people, which was a lot. It was a lot. But again, I thought she was fantastic.
Was it accurate in describing Anakin and Obi-Wan's relationship as similar to a father-son relationship?
I mean,
did
yes.
Anakin look up to Obi-Wan?
It was more like a brother, like big brother thing, because they weren't that far off in age.
Right.
But
I feel
they met Anakin when he was little, and he was still Qui-Gon's Padawan. Yeah, I mean, it was more like a brother, big bro, little bro thing, and then, like, yeah, the relationship was super tight, and it was always a problem until Anakin started getting mad about, like, being held back and all this stuff, which I love in episode 2, just watching him just start that kind of spiral into becoming Vader and being easily influenced by Palpatine and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts?
No.
All right, y'all. You guys leave all your comments. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And see you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.